Hey Oceans Church, how you going? Hey, I just thought I'd just share a little bit about our heart for this hunger series and the 21 days of prayer and fasting that we are leading the church through at this stage. Ultimately, this series is about us cultivating a spiritual hunger for God Himself. It's actually a hunger for God, and also it's positioning ourselves for the more that He has for us. The Bible says that God gives grace to the humble, His empowering presence to the humble. And fasting is actually a really tangible way of us posturing ourselves and humbling ourselves before God and hungering after Him. King David actually found himself in the desert place, and he was thirsty for physical water, but what he recognized was this physical thirst was actually a pointer to a deeper spiritual thirst. He actually says in Psalm 63 verse 1, he says, "Oh God, you are my God." He says, "I earnestly search for you." He's seeking for physical water, but he recognizes that it's just a pointer to a hunger and a thirst for God Himself. He says, "My soul thirsts for you. My whole being, physical, spiritual, emotional, longs for you in a parched and weary land where there is no water." The world promises many, many things that can satisfy our deepest longings, and we can all get distracted. We can all, to a degree, be filled up with all kinds of things that go around us. The good gifts that God gives us as well, we can fill ourselves up and find a level of satisfaction in these things. But ultimately, God's invitation to us is not to find our true satisfaction and to feel our hunger in the gifts that He gives us. But our true satisfaction is found in the giver of the gifts. And so what we want to do in this season is unite in these 21 days of prayer and fasting to seek and hunger and earnestly search for God Himself, even more than the blessings. But the good thing is the Bible actually promises us that as we delight ourselves in the Lord, He will give us the desires of our heart. And we are actually believing for significant spiritual breakthrough as we position ourselves before God in this way. And we're believing for signs, for wonders, for miracles. And so we're actually going to be giving you prayer updates, things that we're praying through together as a church. We want to invite you to be writing lists of people that you want to see impacted with the power of God, that you want to see specifically saved during these next 21 days. We believe that people are going to be saved. There's going to be miracles and breakthroughs. And at the end of every Sunday, we're going to be praying around these specific groupings of prayer for people at the front that want to receive that as well. And so would you join us to go through the hunger pains so that we can receive together the spiritual gains, and that essentially we could empty our stomachs in order to be filled with God.